2013, so did he release this song before the album, just as a single, and then included it on the album as well?
To the A to the E to the Y to the A-N-G.
And again, with movement, he's got such a distinct style that it's just him. And as much as I would love for him to explore other styles, I really love that he always stays true to himself. They're going outside. That was smooth. I love that transition. So this song is definitely a turning point in the album. I feel like with Body, we got a little bit more fun, but actually this is now moving to a completely different direction where all of the songs have been quite emotive and showing you a different side of Taeyang. This is more what I had on a first look, on a first impressions. This is more what I had expected from him. I mean, imagine being known for those beautiful vocals and those runs and everything, and then giving us a song like this. I just feel like whatever he did, he was just always on peak, like always at the top. Is this like a proper dance crew? I feel like this is like a legit dance crew, right? I love this bit. This is like the golden bit of the song. I mean, just in this section alone, I hear so much of those people that he seems to idolize. I hear that sudden break in the real noise of the track, him giving us some like longingness in that voice and that like just those instruments. Listen to that piano. You can't hide behind choreography like this. It's a little bit simpler than all of that crazy stuff. However, if you don't put your own style into it, if you don't get into the groove of what you're doing, I think you'd really stick out like a sore thumb, especially when you're backed up with those dancers. Like those dancers are killer, but he is really good at drawing that attention. He does not look any less from them whatsoever. It almost looks like it's choreographed for him, like with him in mind. I wonder if he plays a part in his choreography as well.
아직도 사랑한다고 말하고
Another song that's worthy of being a title track. And I'm really annoyed that a lot of these songs on here don't have more than one live performance. I think when I first heard this song, I was kind of shocked. Because again, it's really stripped down, really raw.
감정에 낭비겠지만 하루에도 몇십 번 고민해 약이라던 시간도 꽤 지났는데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데 넌 이제야 행복하다고 미소를 짓겠지만 아름다웠던 기억보다 깊은 상처를 남겼던 네가 미워졌다기보단 더 보고 싶다 아쉽다기보단 너무 그립다 이게 아닌가 이게 아닌가 처음부터 너무나도 익숙했잖아 오랜 시간 만나온 연들보다 이젠 의미 없는 추억 속의 일이지만
I mean, this man was clearly going through a lot relationship-wise during these couple of years that he was putting together these songs. And it's just such a complete album as well, isn't it? Not only do you have somebody who's a complete artist in themselves, but they've gone and put everything from their heart and their soul and their creativity into an album and ensured that it's perfect as well before releasing it. Like, I just think this song is really special. I think that if Eyes, Nose, Lips is the killer on this album, then this song is definitely the second.
하루에도 몇십 번 고민해 약이라던 시간도 꽤 지났는데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데
Sometimes when people sing ballads, what they do in order to like get the point across that they're really hurt or to really amp up the story is the voice gets bigger and bigger before it absolutely explodes. And actually this song is somewhat going in the opposite direction. His voice gets a little bit thinner, smaller, more compact, more just on a one-to-one. I feel like he's just singing and you're the only person sat across from him. It's just such an intimate feel.
너로 채워진 내 맘을 비우려 해봤지만
Like, even if he's going to sing a ballad, he's going to do it in his way.
같은 일이 내게 벌어질 것만 같아서 하루에
Prime example of what I was just describing to you. You get to that certain point and you think that the singer is going to lift it up a level in order to elevate the feel of the song, the emotion that he is currently feeling. However, no, he does something different. He pulls right back.
하루에도 몇십 번은 고민해 약이라던 시간도 꽤 지났는데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데 나조차도 내가 날 보기 미안해 끝나버린 사랑은 묻고 싶은데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데 이게 아닌데
And I love that. Listen to that chorus in the background and he's literally just like howling through it. I don't know about you, but when I really love an artist, I like for them to delve deep into what they enjoy and what they're influenced by. I want them to show me that. Tell me about what's made them the artist that they are today. And I think Taeyang had obviously had a very strong vision about what he was as an artist, what he wanted to become, and he went head on into that. He didn't try to show off and tell us that I can do this, I can do this. Yes, he's gone and explored and pushed himself in other ways and in other directions, but he's definitely stayed true to the core of who he is. I just think a song like this, where it could have been something else, imagine somebody putting like this together, and it could have become something else. It could have become showy. It could have just been one of those ballads, but actually, what it becomes is something that means something and is a real another turning point in the album. As we go towards the last two songs in the album, we've now switched to a sadder tone once again, whereas the middle pumped up, we got a little bit more energetic, a bit more fun, a bit more flirty. Now we're bringing it back to realism, bringing it back to who he is in his core. So there's not very many live performances of this, very good quality anyway, and there are no lyric videos. However, if I just do this, we can kind of see that one.
사랑도 이별도 다 그저 그런 일이라고 I don't care It's okay 난 혼자인 내가 익숙해
This is just the perfect tempo for him, the perfect style as well, really allowing us to hear that voice in all of its deep glory.
차가웠던 내가 감정 없던 내가 요즘 들어 조금 이상해 욕심 많은 내가 이기적인 내가 나를 조금씩 버리게 돼 원했던 것은 다 가졌지만 필요했던 것은 가질 수 없었던 나
Lyrically, this just sounds so personal. I love it. Listen to those lyrics. I get everything I've wanted, but I can't have what I need. Oh.
눈을 가리던 많은 욕심도 손에 가득한 이기심도 너에게 가는 길의 모든 걸 버리고 지난 나는 버리고 가슴 아파왔던 상처들도 숨 막히게 했던 기억도 너에게 가는 길의 모든 걸 버리고 눈물도 나지 않고 흘릴 시간조차 없다고 I won't stop anymore 이젠 외로움도 익숙해 말해왔던 내가 센 척하던 내가 요즘 들어 조금 이상해 욕심 많은 내가 이기적인 내가 나를 조금씩 버리게 돼 원했던 것은 다 가졌지만
Lyrically, it's quite vague at the moment, isn't it? So although it is sounding like it's about a breakup, it could be vague. It could actually be about a lot of different struggles.
필요했던 것은 가질 수 없었던 나 눈을 가리던 많은 욕심도 손에 가득한 이기심도
It's literally like that struggle of being an idol and having that life, but then also wanting to have a relationship with the one that you love. It's just that like butting heads, isn't it?
너에게 가는 길의 모든 걸 버리고 지난 나는 버리고
I'll tell you, this is definitely my third favorite out of the entire album.
숨 막히게 했던 기억도 너에게 가는 길의 모든 걸 버리고 너 없이 의미 없어 너 없이 내가 없어 세상을 버려도 내 안에 너만 남기면 돼 Oh baby I will never
Another song with minimal live performances. It sounds like a live recording. You know, I would have loved it if he'd recorded this as a one take. Oh. Oh. Suddenly the album has taken a dark tone. But what a song to end on, right? This is so powerful. Isn't it funny how it sounds so boxed in, and the minute you watch a live performance, it's just his voice pops, the energy pops. I love how dull this sounds, how broken it sounds. So we started off the album with some fighting talk, and then he wore his heart on his sleeve and just laid it out and said, "This is probably how I made you feel, and I cannot believe that I did it. And I cannot live without you. And this is everything that you mean to me. And this is what we had before." That's kind of where the album was going. This is how we met. This is what we had. This is how we made each other feel. And then he went back into a shell almost and said, "This is not how I intended for things to be." And now we've taken a real turn for darkness. Like, what a way to end this album. I almost want the album to have a happy ending. And I know that I'm not going to get it, but it leaves you feeling quite like down and depressed. And I guess that that's just an insight into the mind frame he was in when he was putting this together. But you know how dull and dead this sounds? The live performance gives it life. So it's so important to listen to the recordings as well. Love it. How nicely does that break up the track? Whose voice is that they've messed with? Has that person been credited on the album? There's no playing with words here. This is all about the darkness. Oh, a fade out. And what a way to end that album. What a spectacular album. I was right, wasn't I, to go out and buy it before even listening to all of it, that this is probably one of the best albums out there. I think 100% the money track is Eyes, Nose, Lips. I think that there is just no song like that. Nobody really wore their heart on their sleeve quite like that. And nobody, to this day, I don't think, prove me wrong. Please drop me a comment below and prove me wrong if I am wrong. Nobody really spoke out about their relationship the way that Taeyang did. And maybe that's why he's been given the respect, and his relationship somewhat has been given the respect that it has. Um, what a stunning, stunning album. I feel like every single song on that album deserved a music video, could have been fighting contender for a title track. However, I completely understand why Eyes Nose Lips was that one, and why I guess Ringalinga was the other one with the music video. Um, because yeah, that shows his artistic side, doesn't it? Where Eyes Nose Lips shows his heart, the other side shows what he's capable of in, if you're given the reins for your career, that's what he can do. Um, but you know, like, what am I to say? Eyes Nose Lips is the best song. Second, This Ain't It. Second, Let Go. I'm really excited. And actually, I'm not done yet. The next video that I have chosen is going to be blocked on YouTube. However, I will give you the link below in the description for my Google Drive so you can watch me watch this. This has been recommended from day one, and I am so excited to watch this. Nobody would even guess that this girl was a normal person. Like, surely she sings in real life, right? This is set up. This is somebody that they paid to be on this show. She was fantastic. And what she did was actually highlight how fantastic he is. And she pushed him. You could feel that push, that shove between the two of them. He's not going to be outsung at his own damn song, all right? I felt that from him. That ending was absolutely killer. And I really appreciate her for that. I think that she did an outstanding job. And to be honest, she didn't need to duet with him. I know that's the whole point of this show, but she could sing that song by herself. You know what I mean? That's how killer her voice was. However, how good was he? I really loved hearing him in that environment. And in order to wrap up this reaction, listening, unboxing, I am going to get to the actual unboxing part. So let me put something on in the background while I open this baby up. Finally, let me get this baby opened. Do any of you have this? I understand it's not going to have photo cards and all of that stuff in it. Oh, it has stickers, which I admit they are just made to be treasured clearly. I freaking love this song. Can it be a full song? So what's this? So I got this beautiful book, and is it a lyric? Is it a lyric in it? Oh, kind of, oh, okay. So we get to see him strutting his stuff in LA, looking all gorgeous, as he does. You know, like
crazy. And everybody's heartless. No one to save me. Fucking I'ma be alright. Wake up and rise.
Okay, so it's kind of lyrics.
Light it up hotter than a burning sun.
This is so different, the kind of stuff that's available now. But this, I mean this, I don't know if you can even see that, but
let me say,
can I say that I don't actually own anything that plays CDs? My laptops do not have CD things in them. Is that working? Is that doing anything? Can you see anything? I think by far it's her most of his looks. Like, that hair has always been crazy. It's just such a different experience looking at this. This is literally how I feel when I look through my Michael Jackson albums. I kid you not. It's so different. But yeah, that's it. It's a lot quicker than looking through the stuff I get these days. But I like it. It's to the point. And that's exactly what this man is. I have really, really enjoyed sitting down and doing that, despite it being pitch black outside, and even though it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and me really struggling with light and struggling with putting sentences together today. I've really, really enjoyed that. It's been so much fun. And kind of like, to just sum things up, I think the only thing I felt was missing from this was more Taeyang. Like, if my research serves me correctly, he didn't compose everything on this album. He did have stuff composed and written by people that know him really well, which obviously helped. But it's not fully him. So you need to tell me about his albums that are maybe fully composed by him, and maybe I can do something similar with those. But nevertheless, I still feel this is number one, one and only reason being this song, and everything else is just like added on top of that, because this song is just the ultimate song, the ultimate performance, and I will never be bored of this song. Talk to me about this fantastic album and all of the songs, and does Rise actually ever make it to 3 minutes at least, or is it always 1.5 minutes? Thank you so much for joining me for that. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked it, of course, and until I see you next time, take care, stay safe, bye.